How to protect yourself, especially on a spiritual level. First things first, I am spiritual and I am a believer in God. And I know that nothing comes before God or even prayer. So, prayer above everything. I just want to put that first. Like when you're thinking about protection, God and then prayer over everything. Why? Because prayer is something that no one can take from you. When you're at your deepest, darkest times, you will have prayer. You will be able to call on the name, if you believe, if you're a Christian, you will be able to call on the name Jesus at any given time, and you will start to be protected. And then you can say it more than once. Or let's just say I'm spiritual. I'm not a Christian, so I don't really worship Jesus, but I do worship God. I will be able to call on God at any given time. That's something that no one can take from you. So let's just say if you end up, your back could be against the wall, you could be going through the worst thing. You don't have nobody to call on. It's so easy to just say, God, thank you. That's just first off. I have to set the ground rules. But there's other ways on this earth to protect yourself. First thing that's coming to mind right now is mirrors. If you're spiritual, let's just say if you do readings, don't do readings around a mirror because mirror are portals. Windows are portals. Don't put your bed next to the wall when you sleep. Don't put your bed next to the window. I got my bed against the wall, but these are just ways to protect yourself. I can think of so many ways. One is an evil eye. I got an evil eye ring right here. It's gold with diamonds and evil blue evil eyes right there. That's another way of protection. But again, don't forget God, because God above all these materialistic things. When these materialistic things fade, then you will only be able to call on God, and that lets you know God is king over everything. I got an evil eye above my bed. It's a dream catcher. That's to protect me while I'm sleeping. Above my door, I got like 777, and then I also got like a little God quote says, God bless all who come into this home. So my home is protected. Before I leave home sometimes, I say a prayer. God, please protect me on this day as I go out into this world on my journey. Please protect me from all my enemies. But that don't mean I'm scared. I'm definitely not scared of my enemies. That's why I'm praying. I'm praying for them and for me. But you can say prayers before you leave at home. If you don't have anything materialistic, such as jewelry or these things that are made out of wood, cloth, and wool, these are just objects to protect you in the spiritual realm, or maybe from these witch bitches. Yeah, that's another thing. How to protect yourself from a witch bitch or a warlock type of nigga, a nigga who do voodoo or some weird ass shit like that. You can fight fire with fire if you want to, but you don't have to. The name of God and just prayer alone will help. You can even use the Bible on that ass, but you don't have to. You can say spells like this: I return what is yours with blessings. That's if you want to do it. If you just dealing with like a witch bitch or a warlock, you can always say uh, just something simple. I return what is yours is with blessings is something I heard, an affirmation that I heard and I adopted. But you can even just come up with something off the top of your head. Man, anybody sending me negative energy, I hope that that energy does not reach me and it goes right back to the sender. You can easily just do a return to sender. Anybody sending me negative energy right now, I rebuke you in the name of God. It's literally that simple. So you can protect yourself on so many ways. You can get that banger if you want to. That's a physical way. You can say a prayer to the banger. You can kiss that banger. Man, I hope nobody don't try me. God, please. I hope they don't try me. You can protect yourself in so many ways, but it's all about the intention. It's all about the intention. What did you intend to do? Um, People can be wishing bad luck on you. That's why prayer is so. I keep touching on prayer because it's so residual that you have to keep doing it on a day-to-day times. There's a portal that opens at 3 a.m. This has nothing to do. Well, this does have something to do with God. Let me bring it back. Everything has something to do with God, but the portal to the spiritual gates opens at 3 a.m. So with that being said, I noticed recently I started getting attacked in my sleep, and it's been happening for a while. I'm the type of nigga I ain't no mama ain't raised no bitch, so I'm trying to figure out like what's going on. So I get the confirmation and download. Yeah, you been attacked in your sleep because that's when you're most vulnerable. Oh yeah. Oh, so y'all want to start getting nigga in his sleep? So I had to protect myself. So what's things you can do? Um, I heard some people say you can like you can like put water under the bed. I don't know what that does. For me, I feel like that's a portal. So I would not recommend that. I would recommend this: prayer before bed and prayer at 3 a.m. That's how you're gonna get their ass, prayer at 3 a.m. Because the witches do. Okay, the way the world works is if you are spiritual, right? Or if you believe in God or any of that, religious, any of that, you can feel what I'm saying. But one day to us is 24 hours. I'm gonna break this down. This might be too much for some of y'all to understand. But one day to us is 24 hours in a normal day. 24 hours. We get 24 hours in one day. 365 in a year, right? One day for us in the spiritual realm is like 1,000 years. It's like thousands of somethings of years. So that must mean that what we do, there's a difference. That's just a mark. That's just like a measurement to let you know the difference between real life and the spiritual realm. They may be 1,000 years ahead or behind. I don't know. I really don't. But that's just the difference between one day for us is 1,000 years in the spiritual realm. All right. So when you understand that, put that in the perspective of at 3 a.m. the gates to the spiritual realm is open. When people send you voodoo, especially the witches who are experienced, or when they send you negative energy, it don't even got to be at 3 a.m. But specifically the ones who know what they're doing could be doing it at 3 a.m. That's why I said say a prayer before you go to sleep and say a prayer at 3 a.m. for people who are doing stuff at 3 a.m. because they know that that's a prime time to send energy because they know that's when you're in your realm sleep. You could be astral and dreaming or anything and you wondering what's going on. Now, never be scared or any of this. That's the other thing. You cannot fight your enemies or you cannot protect yourself if you're scared. Let's just say if you are scared. That's why you got to take these precautions. I used to be Christian, so I still read the Bible. I got a Bible verse tatted on me right there. If you love something, you will tat it on you. And my name is Joshua, so I tatted Joshua 10:25. It says, "Do not be afraid, do not be dismayed or afraid. Be courageous and strong. Be strong and courageous." So you can even tattoo something on your body. These tattoos have meanings. People are like, "Oh, what does that tattoo mean?" It's a sign for protection. It's a verse on me letting me know to be strong and courageous. You could tattoo something on you. You could tattoo a cross on you for protection. It's just so many ways you can get a necklace for protection. You know what I mean? I got a rosary right here. For some people, they like to rock the rosary. You can rock a rosary for protection. It's so many ways to protect yourself, but it's an active battle. I will say that. That's why I was breaking down the story of praying at 3 a.m. Somebody might be like, "Damn, 3 a.m. Hell yeah, 3 a.m." Because these motherfucking it's a spiritual warfare going on. Why am I making this type of video? People didn't tell me how to pray. Nobody didn't teach me how to pray. My mama, my daddy, no, and I don't blame them. The church didn't. Nobody really taught me how to pray. Nobody really taught me how to protect myself. Nobody taught me these positive affirmations. But they work though. But I did them and they worked though. I taught myself it and it worked though, and that's what I'm teaching y'all. Cause why? It's a spiritual warfare going on. You can put an evil eye on your IG page or your YouTube if you feel like people sending negative energy towards your YouTube. You can put subliminals out. You can put anything out. It's just about setting that barrier. It's about just setting that intention. It's just about knowing that, man, my enemies going up against me. They got a motherfucking thing coming on my mama. On God. I put that on God now. That's all I got for y'all. Jada Emperor checking out. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.